Yes, queen. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Oh shit. We're
My Black Girls Brunch.
Yaya
Delicia Rashad.
And Natalie.
and
Oh my god.
We're just eating.
bear with us because we are. Yep. Drinking water. Legitimately though.
The way you said that. Like,
Drinking water.
Oh, here. There's been no alcoholic beverages.
No. Maybe
but no.
that's the difference.
We are just naturally high on life.
I hate you. I hate you. Anyways, did you introduce yourself? Oh. We wanted to talk about Black Panther.
There was literally no reason for you to do
That could be a blooper.
that. Was funny, you guys.
Who's gonna hate us?
But she's also gonna have so much fun watching us.
Oh my goodness.
Kendall, we miss you. We love you.
We do. And we
And
miss Sylvia.
we miss you. We love you.
But
We needed our Libras today, obviously.
clearly.
Yes, clearly.
I knew this was a bad idea. When I walked in, I was like, Sylvia or Kendall's gonna be here.
This is about to be a mess.
It's fine.
I mean, if people listen to the After Dark, they already know what to expect. Because me and Delise would just be like, yeah.
What are we talking about?
Okay, in the podcast. End it now.
Anyways.
Black Panther.
You are really loving that cheese.
Yes, I am.
It's good, huh? It's wild mushroom.
Ooh. Natalie made this like little cheese plate with like blueberry cheese.
This is a blueberry goat
You
cheese.
can't see it. You have to.
So she, instead of picking the plate up.
Right? You guys are struggling today.
And that's a wild mushroom like brie, and then we had a cheddar.
Oh, that
They're all from Trader Joe's. They're all like $3-4.
That cheddar was bomb.
We just have pita chips, beet chips, and I don't know. I think these are rosemary,
I don't know. We're just eating them.
There's like a cranberry or something.
rosemary cranberry like cracker. So
Super yummy. But yes,
delicious. Easy.
Black Panther.
You guys.
Wait, we gotta do the little.
Why me?
Because you're in the middle.
Whoa, when he took the drink, he was like. I
Of
felt
course,
the
we're gonna
pain.
find all the fucking bloopers first.
I found the pain. I said, why are they doing this to my man?
Oh,
I
that
was-
movie was just everything.
You
know what?
All that melanin was just like.
You know when I knew that I was gonna love the movie is when they were walking through the city and all the extras were fine as hell. And
Yes.
you know what? Everyone in this movie is
Yes.
and I'm here for it.
It was lovely.
It was
It was such a like euphoric experience.
Yeah. I liked all the
It's like
build up.
utopia.
I liked all the build up. Like everyone being like what they were gonna rock to like the premiere and then
yeah.
people actually doing I said yes. I was like, yes, everyone showing up in their their Dashikis and the Kente. I was like, I love that people really went like all out and like
You know what was funny to me about people like being upset about that? Like, why are you getting dressed up to go to the movie? I'm like, Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Right? Cosplay.
Like
cosplay,
like
Star
people-
Trek, you know what I mean?
Star Wars, like
or Star
people
Wars, yeah.
do this.
And
Well, Star Trek
that
too.
stuff is
yeah.
actually far. That stuff is ridiculous.
Right.
That stuff is ridiculous. People were wearing literal like traditional
Clothes.
outfits, garments. It wasn't even like a costume. It's literally something that you would wear to a ceremony or some kind of celebration. And that's what people were doing when they went to go see the movie.
Seeing like, cause like just like looking through Instagram and seeing all these beautiful black people. I was like, yes. Then you watch the movie and you're like, yes. We are here. We are out here. I loved that, like, in the beginning, how it was, like, talking about the, what's the material?
Vibranium.
Yeah, and how it was, like, everyone in the world, like, once in how everything was, like, focused on Africa, but they were, like, but peak game. We about to just hide out just with everybody else. Like, we gonna just real big hush.
Like, we gonna fall back.
We gonna fall all the way back. Okay?
We not gonna let you have not.
And I was like, and that's like real life though, because like Africa is like
oh yeah,
drain. You know what I mean? It's almost like what could have Africa been like if it? I mean, it's great. I'm not saying that it's like shitty, but think about like the prosperity that could be across the whole, you know, like continent if like outsiders didn't come and drain it for its resource. So I think it was like a cool thing to be like, yeah, we could have been Max motherfucking Poppin'. I mean, we are.
Well, we are, but it's not. The cool thing about it is that, like, even though we didn't get that, like, we're still Max Poppin'.
Yeah.
On top of all of the struggle, like, to still be a culture that's so appropriated and so, like, lusted after by white culture is, like, y'all are really gonna sit here and be like, are we really doing this today? Like, I feel like we can now have honest, like, real honest conversations with people because we're Black Panther. You know, like, they got to see this, like, the story from our perspective.
Yeah.
It felt like watching a conversation I've been trying to have with myself, like, my entire life. And it was so important, and I was just, like, I walked out of it feeling, like, a little more free, like a little more like, see, okay, I'm not crazy, right? Like, I'm not insane. This is my life experience. It was really cool. I love that movie.
I just love seeing black people like every take.
Umbaku.
Lord.
Listen here.
Look.
Umbaku or anyone that looks like him. Me and you, boo. All day.
Like Umbaku.
And he was funny.
He was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, he was funny.
He was funny.
What was the little sister's name?
Is it Shuri? Is it with an? I don't know. I don't look at.
No, I've seen it. It's
Shuri. Like
Shuri.
Like S-H-U-R.
She was the actress who played that role. She was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, she was.
She was like the breakout star for me in that movie, for sure.
I loved her, and she was also in Black Mirror.
Oh yeah, that
the Black Museum
episode. I haven't seen that.
Oh,
she's in it.
She's in it. It's like
it's a trippy ass episode.
Yeah,
really. I mean, they're all trippy, but that one was like.
You're just like, oh,
a little part of me is like scared to watch Black Panther. Like, I always see it on my Netflix. I'm like, not today.
I'll tell you,
it's not ready.
I'll tell you the ones that are not scary because I don't like the scary ones. But the Black Museum is a little. It's like eerie.
It's creepy,
but it's super creepy. But
it was very relevant.
Yeah, you have to watch it. I loved because like so me and Natalie went and saw Black Panther together in the morning, and we were like, okay, it was like the week after. It's like early in the morning. It's like at some random movie theater. We're like, we'll be able to just like go and get tickets. They were like, nah. Like it was sold out. We were like, bruh.
And it was like a Monday morning.
Yeah,
like, it was like a weekday morning. And then we went at like 9.
Yeah, we were just like.
And we got there. First of all, there was a line.
There was a hell of a long line.
Second of all, when we're in line, they're like, oh, it's already sold out. And I was like, what?
We were like, this.
Okay, so can we get the next one?
Right? And then to just sit in the theater, like, I mean, there were relatively a lot more colonizers.
It was colonizer.
Yeah, we'll drop the ER. Make it
less offensive for you.
But the energy was the same. Remember, there was like a young, like there was like not a young family, but there was like super young kids, and I was like, this. Not that it may. I was like, maybe this is their first superhero movie, and if it is, or if it's they've seen some before, like at such a young age, they're gonna be able to be like, I could be a superhero. Like there's a black superhero. Mm-hmm. Like they don't really have to know a world where it's like, I mean, these characters have been around, you know what I mean, since I think like the 60s. I think that's like when Black Panther was like written, but I don't think that like when I sit here and think of superheroes, like I'm like, yeah, there's Black Panther, and it was just like, there's Batman, there's Superman, there's this, and so it's like they're gonna have this very unique like, like when I was younger, there was a hella Black superhero, and like
there's
the experience
more.
Yeah, I mean there was. I'll be a devil's advocate. There was Blank Man.
Oh, yeah. She said
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man. You know what? Meteor Man has my heart, but you know goddamn well.
One of the Green Lanterns is black too.
No, this is true. I'm not saying that these characters don't exist. I'm saying that they're not popularized like that. Yeah.
I know. I said I'm playing devil's advocate.
Meteor Man though.
All Black superheroes matter.
All of them.
I mean, Repair.
There's all Black.
There's Repair Man. Man. But the energy, man, their energy was definitely crazy for Black Panther, and I don't know. And then Michael B. Jordan. I don't know why they had to do my baby like that. Why they gotta leave him in Oakland? Why they had to leave him behind like that? They could have set this baby up.
They could
have set him up. They could have left him, right? But they could have set him up, but they didn't set my baby up. And then my baby had to be angry.
Well, they needed that for the story that was necessary. Because if they didn't leave
they needed that for the story. They
had to sacrifice Michael.
That's the lesson. Duh. No child left behind. No, I actually seen. Sorry, I wanted to read this poem that I found on the internet about Black Panther, but I also wanted to read. I wonder if I still have it on. Damn it! I don't. I just interrupted everything. It was something I seen on Tumblr, and it was like an old black proverb about if you leave the child behind, he'll come back to destroy the village or something like that. The village leaves the child behind, the child will come back to destroy the village. Something along those lines, and it was a picture of Killmonger. I'm just like, Black Proverbs.
That was, oof.
I heard
that character, again. I was like, I like wanted to cry, like most of the time, because I was just like, man.
He needs a hug.
He can get more than a hug.
He can get a down south hug, you know what I mean?
Pause.
Did you really just say that?
She just hopped and skipped right on over there by herself. She just...
This is not After Dark. This is not After Dark.
Okay, you guys didn't bleep that out.
You don't have to bleep
no,
out.
please. But I think actually doing like a censor, you can do like the, you know, like when people are like it's profanity, it's all pixelated. We'll just put that like filter over my mouth.
Oh god.
Terrible. No, but okay. In all seriousness, sorry. You started it.
Did you also see her face when she did it though? A damn self. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like your whole demeanor changed.
I was being so genuine about like a good old church hug, like a family hug, an auntie hug that he was asking for. That's what I was going for. You took it there.
I
don't think she's ashamed to take it there.
I believe that too. Black men do need hugs.
I'm here to
it was just sad because there's so many like deeper like themes and things like being brought out and like that whole thing, and I was just like thinking about like Trayvon Martin or like all these black kids that have like been left to society that we as a community haven't like guarded and protected, that we, you know, like figuratively like left out. And I was like, all that being summed up in like this one person and like that pain, like when he had like, he's like, these are all kills, these are all things that I've like used this energy to like come against you, and it's just like, damn. like, we was really gonna go there, Black Panther. Like, he couldn't have just, like, I don't know, been the son of an evil king. Like, it was really, like, we created this. And I love how in the end, like, T'Challa takes that, like, responsibility. And he's not just like, oh, it was, like, society.
Spoiler
you know what
alert.
I mean,
we're doing this review, you know, like.
That doesn't mean anything.
I like how he takes responsibility for that and, like, scolds his dad and is like, we created this. Like, so we don't get to just be like, oh, sorry. It's like, we have to take responsibility. So I was, like, tearing up through most of that fucking movie, though. It didn't even have to be sad. It was just a black person. I was like, oh my God, look at that. Look at us, we were in the back. Like,
we're everywhere.
Everywhere. The shot when, I think it was like the first little battle thing, and they pan up and it's all
the different tribes
and all the colors, and people are just like Bankhead bouncing, like, you know,
Bankhead bounce.
And I was just like, yo, look at us. There were so many black people on set.
Yeah,
like,
there were.
On the whole set. Like, there were black people. And people walked into work.
So you must have not watched, like, all the build up to it.
What do you mean?
Because, I mean, you're saying the obvious. Yeah, there was a lot of black people.
I'm saying that I was excited about being able to watch a movie and see all the blackness.
Okay.
I knew there would be black people in it. I was in shock, but
You sound like you were.
I'm saying that, like, I don't get to, even in a Tyler Perry movie, I don't get, like.
No, you're not gonna get anything from Tyler Perry.
Well, I'm saying that just from watching a black movie, you don't necessarily get that feeling of, like, damn, this is a black movie. So I'm saying that was my experience, like, when I watched Black Panther, I was like, we is really out here.
You know what? I think that a lot of that really came from the director, Ryan Coogler. I think that's his name. But he, like, just watching interviews with him, I'm really glad that they picked him because he's just, like, he's a real man. Like, he's a real black man. He's not, like, he's, like, the average, to me. He seems like the average black man. So he gave, like, an experience, or was able to give an experience that a lot of people can relate to, because it wasn't like he was the rich black man or like the super poor kid. Well, he was a super poor kid, I think, but it just was more average to me, and I feel like he was able to capture more of what it was relatable. And I don't know, it was very strange to watch at times, because I was like, this is all I've been trying to tell people my entire life, is like, we're all African. And how many people, like, fought me on that. It actually brought up for me a lot of times, like, and kind of this whole movement back to, like, being natural or whatever, like, it has brought up for me, like, I remember people always made fun of me for, like, being African.
Yeah.
They click at me, or, like, African booty scratcher, like, da-da-da. So there's a part of me that's kind of like, oh, so now y'all, now you guys are cool with dashikis and, like, everything.
Yeah.
But I think, like, even more than that, it's like, it feels like a breath of fresh air, because it feels like finally, like, okay, we can do this, where we can recognize each other and see us in each other, and not just see, like, what the world wants us to see about each other.
Right.
You know? I don't know, it was cool.
What say ye?
Like, you said all the most, like, profound things. I'm just like, well, it was like a lot of black men. No, I have the same experience. It was nice seeing, like, a complete black cast.
Yeah. And our two homeboys.
The white people? Mm-hmm. I had some conflicts, like mental conflicts with, like, the relationships, but
like what?
Well, I'll get to that when we talk about, like,
let's talk about it
right now. Opinions. Oh, I thought I was gonna give my take of the movie.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can do that too.
It's okay. We'll just go to unpopular opinions.
Well, I thought that was your take of the. I thought your unpopular opinion might have been your take.
No, but whatever. We'll go forward. Some unpopular opinions I've heard go back to like the actual history. People were like, a lot of people went with the expectation that, you know, that the Black Panther was going to sort of somewhat mirror the Black Panther Party and their story. So seeing it, they just found like a lot of discrepancies, like the relationship the Black Panther had with the CIA, and how that could actually, if you're looking at it from like a the perspective of the Black Panther Party, how that could be very what's the word I'm looking for? Controversial, because it's kind of saying like the Black Panther Party could have been infiltrated by somebody within the Black Panther Party. I mean, it could bring up like that kind of discussion, and I think that was something that actually may or may not have happened in the dismantlement, if that's a word.
Sure, I think so.
So, yeah, that was an unpopular opinion. A lot of my spiritualist friends, well, one of them, he has been just going in on Facebook about how the storyline doesn't truly reflect how African culture, how African culture is. God, I had a brain fart. The relationship with their ancestors. So like how he went back and he was like scolding his father, how that's not accurate, and you would never scold your ancestors, like no matter what the circumstance. So stuff like that. But he's been like going on like tangents. Every other day he gets mad about Black Panther, and I'm just like, you must have liked it. You must have really liked it. You guys
paying
this
really close attention. And also, like, why does it have? I mean, it's a fake world and a fake story based on African culture. It's not supposed to be exact replica.
Yeah.
You know, and African culture is so diverse. There's so many countries and different people groups. Like, who are you to say that all African cultures treat things the same way? That's like a weird...
It's like a weird take on it. It's like, so every nation, like everyone in Africa, but it's also to say that he challenged
the
tradition,
status quo and a tradition,
which is, I feel like, a theme. I'm pretty sure if you went and like read African folktales, that there would be a character that questions, you know, authority, and so it's like, is it far fetched? Like, is it crazy? That's not like. I feel like he wants it to be like a white supremacist, like some, you know, it's like you're trying to make it something where it's like, no, that clearly was tradition actually, right? They showed the tradition that like the elders are like to respect, and then he was like, yeah, but we fucked up,
right? Like you can never please anyone.
No, you can't please everyone, but
because it's like it was either gonna be a straight up like superhero movie, or it was gonna be a movie that was disguise like about something else but disguised as a superhero movie, and for me it was like a really great balance of the two. And so it's like, if you didn't like that aspect of it, I feel you have those opinions, they're valid, but also like, can we just celebrate something?
And to go off of that, like, not everyone's gonna be pleased, I saw this post where this white lady, I think her intentions were to say, hey, I can see that the energy from the Black community, like, is so excited for this movie. And she basically wrote a post, like, when did she, like, basically to, like, her Black friends, like, when did they feel like it would be appropriate for, like, her to, like, go see it? Because she was like, she's like, you know, like, everyone's so excited. And so she's like, I just want to, like, and be a part of that, but not like offend. She didn't want to offend someone, and someone's like, the fact that you think that we'd be worried about your white body and like, or you like you being white being in the movie theater, and I was like, I think I get what this lady was trying to, you know what I mean, like trying to do, but I was like, just stop.
We have scared people into like not even like, because for me, I'm like, when do I want you to go see it? Opening night. I want all your coins.
Yeah.
I want all your money.
Right?
To go, like,
immediately.
Immediately. I want you to go see it. And I want you to go see it, and I want to bring all your white friends to come see it, because it's important that they're seeing just, like, a superhero movie with black people in it on the most basic level. But, like, because we don't know how to communicate well, I think in interpersonal relationships with people, I think a lot of people have just been scared into not saying or doing the right thing, and fearful that they're gonna, like, receive some sort of backlash.
Because I think of, like, if you think of, like, the memes, right? Because it's like, I don't know, black people can make harsh memes, kind of like harsh memes, like, oh, if you're white and you show up, you know what I mean? Like, and so it's like,
black people still can discriminate against white people. They can be racist, in my opinion, but they can definitely have a prejudice or have thoughts about it. Not that those thoughts aren't unwarranted, or not justified, but they.
Yeah, I think this lady kind of probably took, like, some, like, little joke. I was like, girl, if you don't go and give him all your money,
go to the movie theater and bring all the white people with you.
Bring them all.
You know, my unpopular opinion, which my kids at the school that I work at was not happy about this, is that I wish T'Challa was a better superhero. Like, I feel like he was getting his ass whooped the entire time. And I, like, he just, for me, like, I walked out of that movie loving it, but also thinking about all the supporting cast and how great they were. And he was literally at the back of my mind. And just at, like, the most basic, like, superhero movie, I think when you go to, like, a Batman movie, you come out talking about Batman. And I came out talking about everyone else. Which I get that there's, like, a balance, because there's another part of the story, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I'm like, if we're just going on superheroes, I just want him to, like, learn how to use vibranium.
Like, you want him to be more badass.
Yeah, I wanted him to, like, you know.
I don't feel like he was in the arena. I feel like the storyline didn't lend itself for him to be, like, that great superhero. I think the storyline, it was about the Black Panther. I think the way that you left is appropriate. Like, you were thinking all the other supporting characters, and I think that's because the way that they worked was like it was like a village. It wasn't. He was the king. He was a king, but he wasn't their superhero.
No, but he is a superhero.
He is a superhero, but he wasn't their superhero. And I'm saying in the arena that he was in, he wasn't there to play their superhero. He was there playing their king.
I thought
so. He is a superhero, but in that particular
the origin
movie,
story, so he has to grow into it.
Right. Yeah. That, and I just feel like he wasn't really in a place to play superhero. He was being a king.
I guess I didn't really like that Forrest Whitaker died. Spoiler. That Forrest Whitaker died.
Why do we keep saying spoiler?
I don't know. Okay. But you know what?
I wish they may have not seen it yet.
That, at this point, is not our fault. Like, we did not get, like, press passes and see it, like, opening night, and we did not make a review before the movie came out. I have had a chance to see it twice in different weeks. Like,
okay, sorry.
Okay,
spoiler alert. Okay,
sorry.
You gonna get this spoiler.
Sorry, damn. No one's bothering you so much.
I wish, like, at the end that, like, Forrest Whitaker wouldn't have, like, stepped in. That T'Challa would have, like, they would have let him live, and he would have been able to win that fight. Just because I don't know. I want him to be. I think he's an important part of the story, but I think I ended up losing him a little bit more than I wanted to at the end. I want him to be like. I want him to be
that character to be
more powerful, which I think in other movies he will grow into that and be that. But that was it.
I know. I didn't even think about that because he didn't. I mean, the only person he killed was a homeboy. Because it's like he didn't even get necessarily the vibrate. Like, he didn't really actually do what the fuck he was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Killmonger killed the dude that was still in the shit. Like, I was like, you didn't kill him. And then you didn't even bring back homeboy that was killing everybody. He fucking showed up, and then your homie.
Yeah.
from Get Out was like,
but I think
here's this motherfucker.
But I think that also plays into the difference between him being a superhero in this movie and him being a king. He was not acting as a superhero. I just
no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that from.
But I'm saying like that. I feel like from Killmonger's perspective, he wanted a superhero.
Yes.
And so that's what he was doing, was acting like a superhero. What he thought a superhero should do. So, I'm bringing you the bad guy. I'm here to take the throne. I'm going to, take control of everything. He wanted to be a superhero, and T'Challa was being a king. And there's a difference.
Yeah. Also, that shot in the movie when he walks out, like when he's like king and he like walks in and like the whole fucking screen.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I was like, shot. First of all, this is a sexy ass yo.
Yo.
Like, cause I was like, damn, I was like, everything's flipped, and you're just like, no. Like, no. But you're still turned on.
Michael B. Jordan did such a good job at that role.
I'm glad that we brought that up because
What? Let us know.
It's not good. The acting thing? Like,
since when has everyone hated Michael B. Jordan? I've never hated him.
I've never hated him, but
he's not like the greatest actor in the world.
Like there was some.
He did a good job in this movie.
There was some where I was just like, oh, are you tough?
You don't believe him?
Not always. Not always.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Like if you really,
who else would you have wanted to play Killmonger besides Michael B. Jordan? Like a different actor.
I don't know people's names.
So you're just not going to try? You're not even going to describe someone from another...
Someone that could... I would believe. It wasn't him.
Oh, no.
He was not necessarily believable the whole time.
Sexy. I was thinking of that guy from Insecure.
That's who my friend Felicity
said. What guy from Insecure?
Are you talking about... Wait.
What's his name? David?
Daniel?
Daniel, the dark chocolate dude?
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't always believable. I think that like Michael B. Jordan, you were sexy as fuck, but it wasn't always believable. Like I was like, oh, like you went and killed. I didn't believe that he went and fought in all these wars and killed all these people. I will say that.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
You know what I mean? Like he did not bring like someone that really was like out here really slaughtering people.
He brought more just like a street kid from Oakland.
Yeah, I picked up on that, and even that was
he needed to hang out with some like military people.
Yeah. There was something that was like.
He didn't come off as I was in the military ever in my life.
Yeah,
his body was too loose. It wasn't as like
I think there was something
military.
Mm-hmm. So you work on that.
Yeah, but like the beginning,
just like positive critique.
The beginning though, when he was like, I'm gonna get all this off your hand. I was like, yeah.
You just wish he was really like that, don't you?
Yeah.
But he's not.
He's not. So yeah, not the greatest.
He likes anime.
Okay. It doesn't help me.
I like anime.
I like to watch anime too, but that doesn't. No. I don't know. I think he could have done a better job.
He could be a bad actor. We can just watch anime. That's what I'm saying.
Baby, you ain't that good.
Like, I'm still gonna watch anime. You know what I mean? Which, you know what? Honestly, Ayana, if he called you right now, would you be like, no, bitch, can't watch anime because you suck. Like, no. You'd be like, you know what? Michael B. Jordan is coming over. Let me go deeper and get
I put out the disclaimer that he's fine and he can continue living his life. I'm just saying, at that role, like he needs to go back to hardball.
I guess I always kind of liked him as an actor. I never thought.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What's the other thing that he's in?
He was in
Creed. Oh, in Fruitvale. Oh, he did really good in Fruitvale.
I feel like that my only like real temperature for him is Fruitvale and Creed.
I feel like he has a temperature, and that's a problem.
What does that mean?
Like I got the right temperature.
I just feel he's lukewarm all the time.
Like acting wise.
Yeah, yes. He's lukewarm all the time.
Yes. Okay. Agreed.
See, he has a temperature. Other people, we don't say, oh, Will Smith is a 98.8.
By the way, Will Smith on Instagram is the greatest thing that's happened to Instagram in a long time.
I wish.
It's awesome.
I need to. I'm gonna try it. You guys know.
Does Jim Carrey have an Instagram?
I don't know.
That's another one.
You're gonna try what?
I don't really pay attention to like celebrities, so I know everyone's really excited about Will Smith being on Instagram, and I'm just like,
well, he's not on Instagram like flossing. He's on Instagram actually like
spitting game.
Yeah,
like, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't pay attention to other people that I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try because people keep telling me that Will Smith is great.
I'm not saying you have to stalk the page, but you know.
I know. I don't say just whenever he posts something, he's just. I don't know. It's not like following Kim Kardashian. You know, it feels like
we are not allowed. Don't waste our airtime with that name.
Black Panther.
How does she make it into the Black Panther podcast?
I mean, just to be
edit it out.
Google works. That's exactly what happens with Google. That's what just happens.
Just like.
You're looking up black natural hairstyles, and all of a sudden, there she is.
There's one of the sisters in braids.
It's just like, no! Anyways.
But it is. It's not like following
some that
weird
person.
Well, any celebrity, really. I mean, you could put anyone else in there. You could put Tamar Braxton in there. It's not the same as following that person. Just because he's just... seems like more down to earth, more relatable, and just like
he's just living his life.
Listen, like you guys are really out here fucking up, so let me help you out.
I believe in Will. Will, we love you.
And it's I don't know, it's cool.
It's fine. I like it.
Yes. Tell us about this book.
Oh,
are we gonna talk about it?
Sure,
yeah, we should.
Well, because the only reason why I even have the book is because I think this whole conversation about Black Panther. For me, ended up really just being about representation and how important it is that we see ourselves in books and movies and all of that. And so there's this book coming out. Well, it already came out.
Is it coming out?
It's coming out. Well, actually, I had to order this 3 separate times because the supplier basically thought they didn't order enough books and they thought that it wasn't gonna like sell out the way that it did, so it was actually kind of hard to get my hands on it, but it was only $13.
What?
Yeah, it's called Children of Blood and Bone, and it's by Tomi Adeyemi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but her bio says that she's a Nigerian American writer and creative writing coach based in San Diego. Whoa. After graduating from Harvard with an honors degree in English literature, she studied West African mythology, religion, and culture in Salvador, Brazil. And so she basically wrote a story. I think for me it's like very similar to Harry Potter in a sense. There's a story about this little girl. She's the girl on the cover that has this white hair. And she's a part of a tribe who does magic, but the government has like taken their magic away. And so it's a story about how she's using her power to... Her power is to like awaken things or like bring things back to life, and how she's using her power to like help her people bring back their magic. And
I'm so excited to read this.
It's just...
I have to wait though.
I feel like it's just everything... It's just everything, right? Like, this is literally what's happening in the world for me right now. Like, I'm just seeing Black women change the world and using their power to change the world. And so I'm just, like, super excited to read it. So pick it up.
Children of Blood and Bone.
Children of Blood and Bone.
Literal black girl magic.
That reminds me, back to Black Panther, about all the black girl magic that was happening. How we cannot close this episode without talking about all the black girl magic.
Mama Angela.
Oh my God.
Everyone, all the women were just amazing. Their characters were just... I think that's what I liked about the movie most. Where like the female cast is just like... Sure. Everyone was so strong, and they were confident and vibrant and intelligent and just...
Yeah, like that was their like...
They were literally...
army. I was like, yes, their army are fucking warrior ass, bald ass women. I was like, yes,
ballsy ass women too.
Yeah, and I love that like his sister was like the engineer and like the creative mind that like created all these.
She was doing everything. She
even hopped in a fight. I was like, okay.
She was literally doing everything.
So you just gonna get this work from Wakanda, but y'all are somewhere else. Cool.
Yeah, like, you know, like Lupita's character being like this spy, this humanitarian, this, you know, thing, and then like her making that, like, you know, her being like kind of like, I don't know, I thought of her like Black Mothers, how she was like, I know I could live as this queen and rule, you know, my nation or be with you and like rule Wakanda, but she's like, my heart is like with these people that are not blessed, you know, like how we are. And I was, that's black women. They're just like, I could be over here.
Trust me.
Look at me.
Right.
But I'm gonna help your little ass. Cause you need fucking help. She was hella pissed. She's like, what you coming for me? Like, why are you coming for me? My mission.
Right. She's like, I'm in the middle of doing something.
Like, I'm out here doing this work. I'm out here saving these lives.
They're always interrupting us.
And then she had it right.
Business.
Like, she was not. You know what? So many themes in Black Panther. When she was out here on a mission.
Preach it on
an entire mission, getting people to say she was helping other people move towards their greatness.
Right.
And here comes a man. And he was already warned by a woman. Don't fuck this up. Don't go down there and fuck this up. He had to be warned. And he went down there and fucked up. And then she had to save this man. You about to kill the baby. She snatched it so quick. She's like, no, see, you don't even ever know. She's like, you are down here. You're down here. But you know what? That actually really pissed me off because he did all that. No, honestly, he did all that shit to invite her ass to the damn thing. I was like, no. You caused all this destruction. Oh my God, T'Challa's a fuckboy, y'all. This proves my theory. It's in all of them. T'Challa's a fuckboy. He did all that shit. He wreaked all that havoc. You know people died? People died. So he can invite this girl to the goddamn party. Were you guys not upset?
Think of it that way.
I was instantly upset.
Oh my God.
Because I thought he was doing all that, like, and I was like, wait,
he was saving her.
See?
I thought he was saving
Me too. I was like, oh, we gotta go get her. And she's like, no, hold the fuck up.
Right? She was like,
I was over here doing my job on my mission.
Oh my gosh.
And he messed that up to invite her to a party.
I don't know.
Men, stop doing this. Stop interrupting lives for some fuck shit.
Unless, no.
That is like an actual, that's like a literal thing. That's a perfect example of exactly what men do. Like, it is a very, very clean, clear example of exactly what men do. She was minding her business on her mission, but he had his little ulterior motives because he wanted to make sure she got to his party. So I'm going to discuss all your shit. All your shit caused all this havoc. People are dead. This is your friendships. You done lost friends over this man. You done cut off all your hoes. You over here dressing different, talking different, and then what he doing? What he gonna do? Oh, I just want to.
Hey, big head. That's right. Hey, big head text. Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Oh shit! I remember being instantly mad because I really thought he had something important to say to her.
I thought,
and he was like, "You know, my daddy died, right? I'm about to be the king of shit. We about to have a party. I want you to be my main.
We about to have a party.
Like he's like, you ain't a side chick no more. You a main. You can come to the family function.
I am so done with you right now. But that is so true.
It's so true.
Damn, y'all wasn't upset. Like I think that's the only thing I was upset with in that movie. I was like, he did that shit. There was no master plan. He wasn't.
And but here's the thing. Then she still was able to handle it.
Yeah.
Freed them all, and then still helped his ass out. Like,
he was serving no real purpose. He was literally just.
I just want Black Panther to be a better Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really where that comes.
He could have called her. She had a cell phone. He could have texted.
Do better. Do better.
He could have sent a little message on a little thing. I'm having a party. I'm having a party.
A little confetti.
I'm having a party.
I can't.
Oh, and did you not realize he was not even worried about the motherfuckers that they was freeing? He didn't even talk to those ladies. He didn't comfort them. He literally did all that shit. He was like, so, yo, bet. This party,
You know what? I can't with this because I'm like vividly recalling
exactly
like specific memories where I remember literally being interrupted by a man and being like it's deep down inside. Specific memories.
Minding your business.
You're just minding your own. God damn.
And here they come. And here he comes.
oh shit!
Well, you know, not saying anything.
So lonely. You're like, well,
go along responsibilities.
You get that what you do intense.
She's like, go along responsibilities. Take him with you. I'm gonna go over here with him. Oh, he came. He just came to tell me this little.
So wait. So is the problem that they interrupt us, or that we help them out? That
we ain't got a problem because we boss, but it's just stop. I mean, unless you got like a real purpose, like he could have told her like, nigga, you about to be king. Like it could have been something more that you need to tell me where you need to break them. Because I already feel like she was gonna be at the party. Like she was already gonna go. Like you were her main nigga. Like she was gonna be there. He questioned her. He questioned her ride or die.
Maybe he was insecure. I think he was. Well, he was insecure because he wasn't even sure about being king.
Yeah.
So he was insecure. That's all. And and that's the other thing. Another theme that black men can be insecure.
Yes.
Very insecure.
That's true though, because his whole thing. Because I think sometimes when you watch these movies where like they already know they're gonna be the successor, they're like, oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like I'm a king. I'm this, but he was really like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
No.
I liked. It did touch on like insecurity. Okay.
Yeah. It was like one of the trade-offs actually that like made me feel better about not liking him that much as a superhero. Is that I liked him more as a man. Mm-hmm. Like I appreciated who he was, like who his character was.
Yeah, the humanness of it, not the
superhero part of it.
Yeah, he wasn't like Batman.
And maybe
like, I have all this money and I'm a cold-hearted fuck toy.
Oh, speaking of Batman, it was on the other day, and Bane came on the screen. Bane is Bane.
Like, that was such a simple sentence. So Batman was on the other day, and Bane came on the screen.
But it's how you fucking said it.
No context.
The first time I watched,
he was just on the screen.
The first time I watched that movie, I was like, I already know he's sexy under that whole thing.
Have you drank any of your water?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
And Bane was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, like, yes, you're tight.
I got a little tight.
Yes, you do.
Wakanda.
Don't you go back to Wakanda.
Get your ass in Gotham City.
Those aren't even the same universes.
They're not.
I'm sorry. Okay, we have to end this.
We do.
Well, we're gonna end it on T'Challa being an insecure fuckboy.
Yeah, so write us our inner thoughts about that.
Yeah, tell us what you think. Pick up the book. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna read it on my vacation next week.
Oh my god! Yeah, tell me.
I leave on Friday.
Natalie, tell the people.
Oh, I'm going to Bali. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna go for a week. I'm gonna climb a volcano. I'm gonna like sleep.
Are you gonna be near that big ass swing?
What's
There's this huge ass swing in Bali. I mean, I don't know where.
I don't think so.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to like this little.
Oh, that's what you told me. You're going to.
That's like not. It's not one of the most like popular places to go for like tourists, but a lot of expats live there, and so you just go and you eat and you do some yoga and like some acupuncture and walk on the beach. Or climb
a volcano.
That's so fucking amazing. Take lots of pictures.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited to delete all the pictures on my phone so I can take more pictures.
There you go. You know,
can you send me Volcano Rock?
Scandis.
Oh.
There's something. Yeah. I'm gonna send you something. There's this like little. It's new. It's for your phone. Like external
hard drive.
Yeah.
It's really pictures I don't need. It's kids that take pictures on my phone and they take 500.
Y'all need to stop doing that.
My phone.
Okay, we're ending.
We're ending it.
Sorry.
So we love you. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Stay hydrated. Stay moisturized, and most importantly, stay black.
Wakanda forever.
Touch up.